Nico. You're thinking Rise as we just get a Vayne lock-in, and now the matchups are really up in the air, Valdez. A lot can be
bunch of defensive items sitting there. Okay, we're just going to be diving here for first blood.
All right.
Lehends getting that
hyped to see the Vayne, and it feels like a ruler champion because of his existential struggles trying to carry.
And accelerate that. Here comes Lehends.
Yep.
Is going to find Peanut. There is the taunts. There is the Nocturne. See you later, Jarvan. Think about it too often, but just a little bit of extra burst to throw into Galio's kit. Why not?
This is some free damage, actually. Galio's getting DPS for free.
Into the knockup. Can they get the kill here? One more auto will do it, and there it is. And in fact,
big ticket items.
Gen.G trying to make it into the river, looking for Lehends once again. He does not have his flash. Look at Cube from behind. Can they get Lehends down? Here it is, right on top of two. They're going to get a double kill in the river. Nice setup play here by Gen.G.
And while Sword would have called them missing, all he's going to get is the turret up top. A lot of turret plates, it seems, as well, given how low it is. The bad news stories for Lehends has happened. He's found all his advantage. Top side and bot side hasn't worked, so play around what you have. Bot side production is there. So KR production coming through. As Rise.
Ooh, Sword takes 3 turret shots.
Solo
goes down to
kill!
the last one. Tarzan trying to take him out here, though. Will be able to on the backside, but he does make it happen there on the solo kill, and now Peanut trying to make it a 2-for-1 and should be able to as Tarzan is going to go down. They've kept that lane alive, and well, here we go, 2-on-1 onto the top side here. They are going to find Cube as the fear does come down. They just alley-oop that kill.
On the E, comes through from the Nocturne, but they're actually chasing for a counter kill.
Here we go again. That smite comes in. Sword does have a massive shield, but is it going to matter here as finally they are going to blow that hole?
On Gen.G, the Vayne is too much, so we like Griffin scaling, but we also know that if Vayne hard, that's why. Stacking up some Drakes and maybe even just some more mistakes from Griffin later, Gen.G could still take this one. Don't respect zone controls as a tanking ability. Speaking of tanking ability.
Oh, nice block there, actually. It gets Ruler, but it doesn't matter, as it does get Lehends into some danger. Look at the damage already that comes out of Ruler and Peanut.
The next fight is Corki versus Vayne. If it comes to who the main event is, 3-item Corki with those to me are the asset tests here. Speaking of Vayne, and she's in the mid lane. They get this mid lane outer turret. Vayne really bad at sieging, so taking a mid lane outer turret is relevant. Here's the dive.
Okay, trying to get onto that Vayne you were talking about, but already Nocturne taking a ton of damage, and Ruler just turning on Toby here, saying get away from me, but in the end,
Cube.
life is going to go down. Cube comes in, but that's a 1v5, my friend. Not going to be able to do too much damage there. Stops the onslaught, but in the end, life does go down.
Very hard to use on-hit Nico as a flanking tool. It's not AP Cannon like it can be in the AP build. It's hard to pull off. And if one person's out of position to start it, you never actually get the dominoes set up. And that means the dominoes. Self-ult and Zhonya's 5 seconds where they couldn't kill any of the members of Gen.G. Here's the re-engage.
Oh, they got baited. They weren't actually going to Baron. You saw that Tarzan.
After Gen.G's drop.
Yeah, they do have that triple ocean. In goes Tarzan looking for the steal, but they're going to just burst him down before the fight even happens. The Baron goes the way of Gen.G. They get a kill and the objective. Can they get out alive as the next?
Because that's all these comps do. They kill people. They kill the Nocturne. They kill the Baron.
Do a bajillion damage in the late game, and you make one false step, you're going to get blown to smithereens here.
So they cannot overstep and turn. Don't know if that's the right way to go. They're trying to group, though.
Oh, Fly, he went in.
Dead.
He's going to get taunted. There's that mistake
they
you
go.
were looking for. Into the backline, but Tarzan immediately dies. Is the damage there for Griffin? Is another question.
Oh.
Look at how much damage Vayne does. What the hell is going on? They turn it around in a
That's
darkness.
one.
The Ruler is still alive in the back line. Unbelievable. He's flashing forward.
He got him.
He kills Toby. He's looking for more as he's going to go onto Viper here. Down goes the triple. There's the quadra. And it looks like Gen.G are going to win game one.
Ruler's done it on the Vayne. He managed it against a comp that was so tricky to do. And the third defeat of the season in just best of ones is inflicted by Gen.G.
There it is. It's not the penta, but it means so much more than that here for Gen.G, who are able to
choice. It's the most punishment choice. He's going Xinjiao. He's saying this game ends before 3-item Vayne.
Yeah. It's another question. That's what you would assume, right? Die a lot and do a lot of nothing. And now, well, Vayne He's looking for this play, gets the knock up here. Cube in a bit of trouble,
Hey!
but nice flash over the wall. Here comes Sword though, Pop Blossom, gonna save him for now. As the Q does miss, but finally first blood.
It wasn't inevitability of a death, but the Rift Herald inevitability, that's not necessarily there.
Peanut runs straight at Xin Zhao, is going to be able to hop away here, but the TP comes in from the Nico. They're going to engage on the Toby. They get that ultimate off the cleanse, already used. Can they take him out? Yes, they can. As Zach in the passive, can he get away? Fly here, out of mana too. Peanut will be going down, and now Cube and Life are on the run here.
Where are they going,
get
though?
Away.
They can't get to the blast plant.
Looks like Life
Okay,
gonna try to get out of this one, but Tarzan will have his number.
That'll be more relevant because you got to be there 20 seconds earlier, or you're so scared of the speed at which you can take any trades that are close to 50-50 to Gen.G. Take the gold around all.
There's no more plays
in terms of the 2v2.
Oh, here we go. They're going to find Viper, and that should be a death. The knockup from the Braum on the two of them, and Ruler's going to get the one kill. Really nicely played by Gen.G.
The side of Gen.G. They're looking for more here, but Lahans can punish.
Oh, really nice taunt on a 3. Here comes Tarzan, but he gets stunned up. Might be able to get Life here. He does. Peanut on the escape.
Chovy.
Can Chovy actually do it? Is going to miss that one and will not try to follow up, but they get the one kill into a push in the top lane.
Flashes are used. Cuvée had his teleport, but is called away from it. Fly also does not teleport topside. It was hunting season numbered scenario, even scenario. If Rift Herald is there, he provides almost nothing when it comes to stopping its advance, so they make it a very long...
I'm going to hold that thought here as the Cloud Drake. They're really committing to this one. In goes Tarzan, though, looking for the steal. He's not going to get it. They get the stun here onto the Xin Zhao, too. Nice little stopwatch. In goes Toby, trying to hit some targets. Can't quite do it. Cubey and Ruler still alive in this one. Haven't found a kill just yet. A Sword with a massive shield, but he is going to go down in the end as Ruler will pick up the kill.
Zach is happily in vision, charging up Elastic Slingshot to get this down, get the mid lane turret down. Gen.G with Vayne
over the mountain, Drake. Who's going to get it in the end? Who has the burst? Looks like it's Rise as 3 mountain. It looks like now they're going to know about it. The vision comes down. Can Tarzan do it? Yes, he can! As he gets the steal, and a huge taunt comes out from the side of Lahans, but it's not enough damage on the backside. Flashes come out, and Ruler, he's going in. He wants more. Sword does a lot of damage, though. The Trouble Bubble, though, it's going to miss. But Viper has too much health alongside.
Going to find Tarzan, who just comes over. Of course, hard to say anything about Cubey. He's pretty far behind in terms of just holding.
Has Zhonya's. We're going to continue on to this one, though. Pop Blossom does come in, but Sword once again with another Zhonya's comes in, but the rest of the team of Gen.G makes it into position, and now they want to turn onto Lahans. As Cubey and Ruler do a bunch of damage. Toby's got to be careful here. Tarzan actually...
It's a very poor shot call from Griffin from behind.
We talked about goes the way of Gen.G. Next one going to be the Elder. So that's when
Griffin,
things...
what do they like? They like picks. They like early game. Those things didn't happen, but Ruler just turns on Tarzan.
Here we go again. I mean, he's going to be caught up, and Tarzan just disappears. Peanut looking for more, too. It's going to get Zoe on the top side. Gets put to sleep, but the slow comes in, and this is what we were saying. One by one, the dominoes fall as Griffin don't seem to have an answer for the Vayne. The triple kill already goes the way of Ruler.
And he's just asking, do you want to give me a penta, guys? Do you want to give me a penta? The members of Griffin can only stop the minion wave. Can they just end the game with Peanut's health bar?
They're tanking it. Okay, they need some of these minions. Okay, this is not going to work. Small Zach does come in, and very smartly, Sword and Lahans going to save it.
Blade on hit carries. The Nico was nerfed. It doesn't matter. Baron dies in a half second. And that's all from some of their strongest members as well.
You hate to see it, but it's happening right before our eyes. Jovi also not quite able to pop off on the Zoe, not looking like his old self. What can you do when Ruler is this bad? You have to have that 5v5 team fight where you actually find them and take away the DPS. But it might be too little too late.
They can even play multiple lanes, almost impossible with Vayne most of the time with a lack of siege. But Nico is going to train down a turret. No one's near it. How many advantages can Griffin get? on just this, and Gen G can get, sorry, on just this one push.
Griffin don't even look like they can start a fight. Okay, Trouble Bubble onto the guy with double cleanse.
And Braum.
What are you gonna do? You gotta give everything away. The inhibitors are going down. As, okay, the kidnap comes in, and Tarzan has his ult, but down he will go, and look at Ruler in the front line is gonna get two, and it doesn't look like Griffin will have enough here, as the minions are coming in. Ruler just wants the kills, and I can't believe I'm saying it, but Gen G are gonna 2-0 Griffin tonight.
It's a well-deserved victory for Gen G, and you can only imagine how much this means to the org, to the players, laughed at every single corner. In 2019, they're able to pick up the victory. It's through the 1v9, and the coolest thing to say about Griffin is they should have seen it coming. They knocked them over the head with it in game number 1.
I know.
And Griffin said, please, sir, can I have some more? That's not how it works, Griffin. If you ask for some more, you just straight up lose. And a famous victory for Gen G that might not mean a lot for their playoff aspirations, but if it gets them away from relegations and it gets them out of their 2019 funk, it may have come 2.5 months too late. But man, will they appreciate it. What a well-deserved bow to Lolpark.
It tells you two things. It tells you that.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Susan with today's interview translation. And Gen G stopped the undefeatable Griffin today. Congratulations, Ruler and Peanut. It was a perfect and fantastic gift for your fans. How do you feel right now, Ruler?
일단 1등 팀을 이긴 것도 너무 기쁘고.
Well, I'm happy that we took down the first place team. But what's more important, that our performance was really close to clean, so I'm really happy with that. Peanut, this is your first MVP. We missed you a lot.
저도 여기 자리가 어떤지가 너무 궁금했는데.
I also wondered what this place would look like this MVP interview, so I'm really happy. And especially you got the MVP on the day you took down Griffin. How do you feel right now?
전승을 달리고 있던 팀이라.
Well, Griffin was undefeated and we were on the 9th place, so we actually didn't expect this result, but we did have a bit of a confidence that we can take them down. But this 2-0 clean game, I'm really happy.
네, 그럼요.
Well, I can see Peanut still nervous after this fantastic victory, you know? And today, Gen G had the best with shot calls, draft, and everything. So who was the main shot caller today? Well, everyone did. I mean, like, we were trying to focus on one thing at a time. And I think that really worked out fine today. And game 1 and 2 had a very similar draft. Was that prepared for today specifically? Well, it was more like we were trying to go with champions that we were confident with. Well, especially your Vayne. A lot of crowds were cheering for it. I mean, even though she is buffed, but, you know, it's a very risky pick, you know? Well, for the champions with weak laning phase, they need a good pilot. Yeah, I mean, the player playing the champion has to be good. That's all I can say. And Gen G, you guys kept playing Nico. So what are your thoughts on Nico as a team? Competitive games. It is one of the champions that QB prefers, and he's also good at it. And so we tried it in game 1, we got the victory, so there was no reason to change our decision. In game 1, we're curious about the Baron try. We weren't really sure that you guys were able to take that. So whose call was that? We all 5 had the same decision that if we just try Baron and open team fight, we knew that we were going to win. But Nocturne came in quite early, so we were able to take him down and also Baron. That was more like a very perfect team fight. Did you see the good angle? I mean, you just have to mind that we had a good draft, so we were able to win the team fight. So we have this highlight ready here. You had another quadra kill, so let's go through the replay.
네, 이때 베인의 활약이 정말 엄청났는데요.
You were doing so much damage. What was going on over there?
잘리고 시작해서
Well, actually, Fly got cut out, so I thought it was a bit dangerous, but actually, Griffin players were a bit coming in too much, so we were able to win.
사실 상황이 더 중요해서
좋았다.
죄송합니다.
I'm sorry, says Ruler.
아무 생각 없이 무조건 이겼다고.
Well, I wasn't really
말했던 것 같아요.
paying attention to the kills. I just knew that I just wanted to win that fight. Maybe some of the fans were a bit worried about that mic check to them, right?
게임 끝나고는 생각했는데
Well,
그래도
after the
어떻게
game,
잘해주시겠지 했는데
well, I
이렇게 나왔네요.
thought that there can be a mic check revealed, but you know, I think that was a good one.
그리고 2세트 얘기 나눠볼게요. 피너 선수.
Moving on to game 2, Peanut.
It
It was Zach versus Sinjao, which is a very hard matchup for Zach. So, how did you plan for your jungling path?
이제 블루 리시한 척하고 제가 레드
Well, I asked
또
Cuvette
혼자
to
하면
act like
바텀 다이브
he
동선도 막을 수
leashed
있고
for
이제
blue,
상대한테 심리전을
and
걸 수
I
있다 이렇게
actually
생각했는데
went for red by myself.
다행히 상대방이 어떻게 생각하는지 모르겠지만
Well, I'm not sure what the
템포
Griffin
자체가
players said,
안
but
뺏겨서 네, 좀 기분 좋은 스타트 할 수 있었던
it was a
것
good
같아요.
start for me because I was able to take camp all the I was able to pick up all the jungling camp in my jungle.
특히 탑과의 조합도 굉장히 중요한데요.
I think you also had a good synergy with Nico.
있다고 보시나요?
일단
What's your thoughts about it?
CC가 좋고
We had good CCs.
그냥 뭐 장점이라기보다는 이제 성진 형이 저를 약간 키워주는
I mean,
정글을 좀
it was more
막아주는
like
그런 게 이제 장점인 것 같아요.
Cuvette letting me to camp during the early game. He was doing a lot of work for me.
바다용, 바람용만 나왔습니다. 용 운이 정말 없었다고
But it was a bit unlucky because you guys were only able to pick up the wind drake.
코치님 감독님한테
Does that happen to you a lot?
심지어 개복치 운도 없다고 제가 이게
I always tell my coaching staff that I'm so lucky with the Scuttle Trap as well because during the scrims I have good luck with it, but in the competitive games it goes bad. I don't know why.
아쉬웠고요. 대지용도 그렇고요. 자, 젠지의 하지만 멋진 플레이였습니다. 피넛 선수의 활약도 봐야겠죠.
So we have another replay for you, Peanut.
엄청났던 장면 함께 보겠습니다. 네, 이때 거의 경기가 끝날
So this is almost the end of the game here.
밑에서 교전이 일어날 때 위에서 이제 조이를
So
막고
you were actually zoning out Zoe, whose call was that?
신전은 제 입장에서는 그냥 잡은 것 같아서.
Well, I knew that Sinjao would be down so easily, so I was keeping my eyes on Zoe.
아래 와달라 했거든요.
But other players actually told me to back up in the mid lane.
아래에서 부른 게 혹시 룰러 선수인가요?
Whose call was that? Is that Ruler? Yes, it was.
네, 잘 됐던 것 같아요.
Well,
결과적으로.
I mean, in the end, it all worked out fine.
밑에서 전투도 정말 잘 해주셨으니까요.
I mean, all the players in the mid lane and also you in the side lane were doing so well in that team fight.
오늘 젠지는 정말
But today, Genji
정말이라는
was
말을
awesome.
몇 번씩 쓰고 싶을 정도예요.
I mean, I
다음 경기가
cannot
더
just
기대가 되는데요.
stop
룰러 선수.
being so amazed by your plays. So how are you gonna prepare for your upcoming series?
다음 경기도 재밌을 것 같고.
I mean, it's gonna be another exciting one.
강팀 1등팀 이겼으니까
Since
다음
we
팀도
took down the
열심히
first
준비하면
place team,
이길 수 있지 않을까 싶습니다.
if we practice hard and prepare a lot, I'm sure that we're gonna get another victory.
다음에도 이 자리에서 또 만나야 되잖아요.
And Peanut,
네,
I hope to see you
각오가
again on the
어떠신가요?
MVP interview. How are you gonna prepare for your upcoming series? I think
뺏겼었는데
I had some chances of
재혁이
picking up some
이만큼
MVPs,
잘해줘서
but
지금까지
Ruler took it
공을
away
받을만
from
했던
me.
것 같고, 다음 경기도
So
이렇게 좀 잘하면 더
I hope I
잘하면
can
받을 수
perform
있으니까
well
네,
in our
받도록
upcoming series as
노력하겠습니다.
well. So I'm gonna do my best to pick up another MVP in the future.
가능하지 않을까 이런 기대도 해보겠습니다. 인터뷰 끝내기가 너무 아쉬울
It's really
정도로
sad
오늘
to
승리
say goodbye to
다시 한번 정말
Genji
축하드립니다.
players
여러분,
because
박수
it
한번
was
다시
so
부탁드릴게요.
exciting game today. So thank you very much for today's
젠지가
interview, Ruler
오늘의
and
계기로
Peanut.
더
And
치고
we'll be looking
나가시길
forward to seeing
바라보겠습니다.
Genji
룰러
coming
선수,
back
선수 인터뷰 감사합니다.
from today's by today's victory.
네, 젠지의 기분 좋은 승리와 함께 중계석
So
연결할게요.
this will be the end of the interview, and I'm gonna pass it back to our casters.
Thank you, Ji-sun, as always.